Trade agreements have always occupied a salient position when it comes to our global economic engagement. This is even more so now, a reality that India must recognize. Currently, we are engaged in 3 particularly important negotiations: the FTAs with European Union and the United Kingdom, and the BTA with the United States. Just this week, we launched negotiations with New Zealand as well. There are also a few others which were already in the pipeline. In the current uncertain and volatile world, it is essential that we appreciate the value of such endeavors. We have to carefully assess the costs and benefits, as well as weigh the price of action versus inaction. There could also be collateral benefits of such understandings, especially when it comes to sensitive technologies. India will take, obviously, an India-first approach in this regard, with Viksit Bharat as our goal. Thinking will also be guided by the prospect of tapping unrealized potential in these relationships. Most of our earlier FTAs are with Asian economies, many of a competitive character. Introducing an overall balance by engaging the Gulf and Western economies has not just an economic logic, but a strategic one as well. Another issue that has strong connotations, strong strategic connotations, is connectivity. India has been a victim of colonialism, of the partition, and of our own past economic policies. We are now in the midst of rectification. This involves a range of connectivity initiatives with multiple partners. To the west, the IMEC corridor and the INSTC are notable. To the east, we are working on the trilateral highway and the Chennai-Vladivostok corridor. These are initiatives that require great perseverance and commitment, but what they hold is the ability to actually transform our business environment, making access to and from India much more efficient, stable, diverse, and competitive. Let us not forget that the 5th largest economy, which could be 3rd by the end of the decade, if not earlier, needs more such secure pathways. Even more compelling, however, are the demands of our immediate neighborhood. It is India's interest that there is greater regional integration. Because politics is not always easy, it must be driven, meaning integration must be driven by business, connectivity, and contacts. In the last decade, the Neighborhood First policy has been undertaking to realize these very goals. We now see power grids, fuel pipelines, new integrated checkpoints, roads, trains and railways, waterways, usage of ports, much higher volumes of transactions and flows. So whether it is near or far, whether it is with the developed or the developing, whether it is in goods or services, the importance of business in connecting India to the world cannot be overstated.